Thank you for joining me today. So starting out, I was short for time, so I did prep with some tape. I did do my eyebrows, and I have some translucent powder on my lids. So we're just gonna start with like a nice pastel shade. We're going in always with the lightest shade first. With a big fluffy brush. We're going in with a slightly darker shade. It's kind of like a tan shade, is what it was called. So using a slightly smaller blending brush, we're going to work that into the crease. Now with the wet brush, I'm taking that yellow shade and I'm going to work that all over my lid. It can take a little bit of time to build it up and kind of get it to the right place that you want it to be. And going back in with that same darker shade, just kind of building that back end to where the wet brush was and working out the inner corners. Now with a tiny blending brush, we're just gonna get the crease and we're kind of creating an ombre effect. And then again, just adding a little more product onto the lids to really get those eyes to pop. So we're gonna build the wing with the dark blue color. And a wet brush I need to add. And just pull it out, just keep working at it, keep building it up. So I did use a lighter just because this one pencil, this turquoise blue pencil, it's a little difficult, but make sure you blow on it first before and touch your hand. Don't put it on your eyelid right away if you're going to use a lighter to heat up a pencil. And I'm just lightly outlining the dark blue shade to create that beautiful effect. And I find it blends with the yellow eyeshadow, so it kind of creates a greeny blue color. It's quite pretty. So just taking a black eyeliner, we're going to work that into our waterline, the upper waterline, and pull it out on the wing just a little bit to darken that up. We're using some black mascara. And just coat the lashes, like the build part of today is the eyeshadow. So I'm trying to get a fair amount on there. I think I'm using up this mascara quite well. Building those lashes. The best part is pulling off the tape and seeing that beautiful sharp line. I like to add a little bit of sunscreen back over the areas where the tape is. So I usually use SPF 50 and just kind of go over it again. I'm rocking some dark circles today, so I was working that peach concealer first in an attempt to get rid of my dark circles a bit. It is early in the morning right now. So using my concealer and working that over that peach concealer. Ultimately, the idea is to get rid of those dark circles, but some days it works, some days it doesn't. Ultimately, I get it done. It makes me feel a little bit better, and then I get my ass out the door and get to work, right? Whatever makes you feel good for the work day, right? And really blending that out. So you get to watch my face jiggle around as I smack it with a little sponge. So going in with that light shade and a small blending brush, we're going to go under the eye, do some under eye shadow, and we're going to work the same process as we did on that top part of the lid. First going in with the light, then going with the slightly darker shade. We're going to work that into just under the lash line. And then just taking a little bit of that red shade and blending that in just to create a bit more of an ombre effect. Going in with that same turquoise blue liner, we're going to do the inner waterline. It can take a little bit of time to get that in there. We're going to finish with some blue mascara on the eyes, on the lower lashes, a little bit on the upper lashes. This is optional, of course. I love going for a bold color and playing some cool toned bronzer. Again, as you've probably seen me do this before, so on the forehead, work it on the jawline, and make sure you get your chest too. Don't, like I say, you don't want to be white in one place. I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. I think I did this whole makeup video in probably about 30 minutes, but I cut it down nice and short for you guys to see it. So some peach blush. I'm using Luminoso from Milani. It's one of my favorites. And I'm pretty much hawking it on and then blending it out. My favorite lip liner by NYX. It's in Cold Brew, and we're lining the lips. Work the shape first. We're just going in with Loyalist from Maybelline. It's that beautiful nude shade. It's one of my favorites, slightly. And it's just a process of blending it in, adding a little more lip liner, and then blending that into the lipstick, so then nothing's too harsh. With a wet brush, we're taking some highlighter, and I am moving as quick as I can. I think I just kept looking at my watch throughout this whole video. It's like, how much time do I have left to film? And making sure that we get the center of the nose and the Cupid's bow. And finishing with some gloss. This one's from Maybelline. I just like it because it's like a slightly peachy pink. Now, the major attempt on my wild hair. My hair is so wavy and wiry. It has a mind of its own. Suffers from multiple personality disorder from day to day, so excuse my hair in all my videos, please. But this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this is something that's easy that you can use for when you have a work day where you want to play a little bit and have a little extra fun. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any requests, and please subscribe. Thank you, ladies and gents.